Hello, everyone. This is Ann Miller-French of Angelik Hands. Welcome to Workshop 2 of the 5-part series for PTSD wellness. And today's workshop, I'm being guided to focus on helping anyone out there that is currently suffering through any form of PTSD that you've experienced and that you're currently working on healing from. Going to be zeroing in on helping you with sleep and with finding that state of inner peace, inner serenity. So as I mentioned in the workshop description, I'm going to take you through a very gentle but very powerful and effective guided meditation with distant Reiki. You will be receiving that remotely from me. And Reiki, if you're not familiar with what that is, it's energy healing. So through my intention, you are receiving the universal flow of energy, and it's being channeled out from me to you, and it helps to bring about balance and harmony holistically to the body, the mind, and the spirit, and to open up your energy fields, also known as chakras. So we have 7 major chakras. The first one starting at the root, which is the tailbone, and it works its way up, with the 7th being the crown, the head. And we have additional chakra points, energy points above our head, and we have many minor chakras, energy fields in our hands and our feet, our arms and our legs. So wherever the energy is running slow, stagnant, perhaps stuck, if you're having any types of body pain, aches, things going on with your health, it will help to open up those areas, which will then allow from the inside out to work with your own innate abilities to start the healing process. I will also be channeling in light language, which are healing activation codes. I will be speaking them today, and light language is the language of the universe, the language of the cosmos. And although it may sound like I am speaking it's going to sound like a bunch of gibberish, a bunch of nonsense to your human mind, to the egoic mind, but your soul will understand what I'm saying, and you will receive these healing code activations at a very, very deep cellular level. So I have found with my practice, working not only on myself, but working with my clients, combining light language therapy with Reiki therapy has been very, very effective, and they work synergistically together. They're beautiful in their own way, but when I combine the two, it really adds a whole new dimension to one's healing journey. And when we're looking at working with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and I talked about how I'm going to be zeroing in on helping you with sleep. If you're currently going through insomnia, if you're having any type of night terrors, nightmares, really having trouble focusing, if you're finding that your energy is just really low throughout the day, or whatever your schedule is, and to help alleviate those feelings of depression and to bring about that state of balance of, like I said, the body, the mind, the spirit, from a holistic approach, from a quantum perspective, and looking at the energy field and clearing out those energetic blockages that may be standing in the way of you moving forward on your healing journey. I am simply holding space for you today. You are ultimately doing the work through your willingness and participation in the process. You will see great change. If there's any type of resistance that comes up, from the egoic mind, that's the part of you that likes to step in. It's like I like to call it like our altar identity. It's the part of us that we created early on to protect the inner child. It's the part of us that likes to self-sabotage, the negative self-talk, the part of you that may even say, as I'm channeling in the light language or doing any part of this healing work, where you might have that little voice that says, this isn't going to work, that's dumb, this is stupid. That's okay. Give yourself permission to allow this time for you. Give yourself permission to remind yourself that you are safe. You can say, I am affirmations. I am safe. I am healing. I am here to bring about balance, and just really checking in and bringing your higher self back into your body. That's the true essence of who you truly are, your higher self. And the inner child, that's the little girl or the little boy inside of us that loves to play, that loves to create, that loves imagination, that loves to have fun. So if that is a part of you that has been asleep for quite some time, you may find that as you continue to work through your healing journey, and we uncover those layers, start opening things up and clearing out what I call the clutter, clearing out the sediment, clearing out what may feel like heaviness, what may feel like denser energies. As you continue to lighten up the energetic body, it also helps to lighten up the physical body. And through practice and continued participation in this process, through your participation in every aspect, and just have a willingness to follow through and continue to show up for you and take those steps, even if it's one small step each and every day moving forward, you will start to remember that part of you, that little girl inside of you, that little boy inside of you that just, came here to play and to have fun and to be able to balance out work and play and the everyday activities that as an adult we have to find that balance too. So you may find that you're rediscovering and remembering parts of yourself as you continue through this journey, because it's going to continue to unearth those parts of you that may have been buried for quite some time, especially if we're working through any type of PTSD that stemmed from any type of childhood trauma or childhood abuse. I have personally been working on my journey for many, many years. I continue to take those steps forward and embrace my healing journey so that I can continue to be the best version of myself, continue to show up, continue to share my message and shine my light and share my gifts and abilities with others, and to hold space for others as they're walking through their healing journey, whether you're just starting or if you've been on this path for quite some time. So just want to make sure I cover all bases today. I know with session one, it was a little bit shorter, but I really wanted it to be a very subtle approach and introduce you to what to expect for the next few weeks. So if you missed the first workshop, you can find that on my YouTube channel for Angelik Hands. It's also on my Facebook page for Angelik Hands, and also on my page for Angelik Hands on MeWe. So I'm in various places. You can also connect with me through my website, which is ReikiAngelikHands.com. That's ReikiAngelikHands.com. All of my information is listed on my contact page. Under my services tab, it lists all the different services that I offer, and I have a products page, the different products that I'm affiliated with. So for anyone that is new to me today, I am a certified and experienced quantum life coach, a Reiki Master Teacher, quantum energy healer, light language practitioner, and I am also a highly gifted and experienced psychic and a medium. I use my gifts and abilities to help bring about healing of the inner child. And I also specialize in relationship coaching. So relationship coaching is relationship with self as well as relationship with others. So I'm going to get started with the guided meditation and going to walk you through this beautiful, peaceful journey. At this time, I would invite you to find a comfortable spot where you can sit on a comfortable chair. If you want to sit on the floor in a yoga pose, that's perfectly fine. A cushion. If you want to sit on your favorite chair on the couch, want to lie down, and the key is to find a space where there's going to be no interruptions or very minimal interruptions, if any. This is your time for you, and it's allowing yourself that peace of mind, having that sacred space, that space where you feel safe to allow yourself to go on this healing journey. Whether you're just starting or if you've been working on this for quite some time, find that space, take this time for you. And if you have any cellular devices nearby, I would highly encourage you to put them on mute or vibrate at this time. Just getting settled in. And really, all that you're going to be doing at this point is you're going to be following the sound of my voice. I will give you prompts as far as things that you will be guided to either follow along and say to yourself mentally, or if you feel guided, you can say them out loud. There's a visual technique to this. If you're not a visual person, that is perfectly okay. You can hold the intention that even if you're not seeing something, know that you are receiving exactly what you're meant to receive at this time through this meditation. I invite you to close your eyes at this time. You can place your hands gently down by your side or on your lap. And we're going to start with the grounding technique. We're going to ground your energy and just really bring your awareness inside of your body. So just focusing on your breath. I'd like you to imagine or hold the intention that you have roots, like roots of a tree, beautiful white roots growing out of the bottoms of both of your feet. And they're continuing to the roots are getting longer and longer, pushing through the floor if you're in a building, or if you're outside, pushing through the many, many layers of Mother Earth, continuing to get longer and longer till it gets to the center of Mother Earth. You may see a color. You may feel a warm sensation. Just allow these beautiful roots to wrap around that beautiful Mother Gaia energy, Mother Earth. I'd like you to redirect those energy-filled roots back up in the opposite direction, redirecting them back up to you, to your tailbone. Just imagine this energy filling up your body, entering through the center of your body. Just taking nice, subtle breaths as you do this technique, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. Just being in the here and the now. Continue to bring this energy up your body as you're focusing on your breath. You can even imagine the color white filling every part of your body, your feet, your legs, your knees, your hips, all the way around your hips, your waist, your stomach, filling your beautiful heart space, front of your body, the back of your body, down both of your shoulders, both of your arms, front and back of your neck, the front and back of your head, and up past your head. And allow this energy to expand and get bigger and brighter. Just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and then completely exhale that air out of your mouth. It's going to sound like an open mouth sigh. So in through the nose. And a couple more if you can do it. Otherwise, just breathe as normal. So in through the nose. And once more, nice cleansing deep breath in through the nose. So allow every part of your being, every part of you to just soften into this beautiful space, being in the here and the now, letting go of all external distractions, focusing on the sound of my voice. I'd like you to imagine that you have a sheet of paper that's in front of you and a writing instrument. It can be a pen, a pencil, a crayon. Just allow it to come into your mind's eye. It can even be a paintbrush with paint. And place this piece of paper on the table or the desk that will appear in front of you. It may even be a clipboard. So imagine that you have something sturdy to place this piece of paper on. I'd like you to take this writing instrument, whatever came to you, or just imagine, just follow along and pretend. Pretend that you are writing yourself a note. You're going to write a note to yourself, a heartfelt intention of what it is that you would like to receive from today's healing, from this workshop. Could be something that you're currently working on surrounding your journey of healing from PTSD, something that you're ready to let go of, something that you're ready to release, any area that you've been working on for healing. It can even be working on building healthy relationships with yourself, with your loved ones. Allow the message to come through, and I'm going to take a moment of silence for you to jot down the message that comes to you. Take another minute with this. And if you have more than one thing, that's okay. Just add it to the list. I'd like you to imagine that you're placing the writing utensil off to the side. You're going to take this piece of paper that you wrote your intention or intentions on of what it is that you'd like to receive from today's healing session, from this workshop. I can imagine that you're folding up this paper and you're continuing to fold it up until it gets to the size of small enough to fit into the palm of your right hand. Or it can go into your left hand. You need to fold this up. Now with either hand of your choosing, I'd like you to take this piece of paper with your heartfelt intentions of what it is that you'd like to receive and or create. I'd like you to place it up against your heart space and say to yourself mentally, or say to yourself out loud, I give myself permission to receive. I am worthy of this. I am deserving. I am enough. I am safe. I am abundantly supported by the universe. So imagine that you're bringing these messages into your heart space, taking in these words, holding this intention or these intentions close to your heart. Now you can take this piece of paper and imagine that you have a little box that you can place your messages in, or you can place it in your pocket. Whatever comes to you in your mind's eye, you can place it there for safekeeping, knowing that it's for you. Knowing that whatever it is that you're asking for, it already exists. And your job is not to figure out the how or the when, but simply allow the timing and allow it to come to you when the time is right, and when you're open to receive. And sometimes the form that comes to you of what it is that you're asking for can be even bigger and greater than you could ever possibly imagine. Just know that it's already done. It's already yours. Continue to focus on your breath, the sound of my voice. I'm going to start channeling in the light language. If at any point the mind of the ego starts to wander, bring yourself back to the present moment and give yourself permission to be present and to allow. Say, I allow myself to be here. I allow this healing. I allow this time for me. And if you fall asleep during any part of this, that's okay. You can come back and watch the replay. And you can watch the replay as many times as you feel guided to do so. Our focus today is going to be with an emphasis on helping you with your sleep. And alleviating symptoms that you may be experiencing at this time from PTSD, whatever trauma it is that you went through, whatever it is that you experienced, knowing that you are safe and you are loved. And I'm holding space for you. And I'm going to begin. Una na mana da beta da patutiti la la potiti patutiti da petiti. Oh la la para da petiti da petiti to na mana de petiti to pututu da para de pe. Uda de petiti da pana da petiti. Oh la para da pe da patutu da petiti da pututu da la para da petiti pututu la para da pe. Alala bada da bada da putu da bada da be da putu da be da putu da bada da putu da bada da be. Here da bada da be da bada da be. All la da bada da be da putu da bada da bada da na bada da na mono da bada da putu da bada da da all la bada da putu da bada da putu da bada da na bada da bada putu da bada da putu da bada da bada da na bada da bada da da Like you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Completely exhale the air out of your mouth. Take another nice deep breath in through your nose. Completely exhale this air out of your mouth. There's going to be 2 more segments of light language. And again, if at any point you hear the mind of the ego or your mind starts to wander, just call yourself back to the present moment. Say, I allow. I allow myself to be here. I give myself permission to heal. This is part 2 of the light language. Oh, la 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 patita la patita da patiti to ta patita da pati. And a banana da patita da putu and a banana da pay to the titi, banana patita da patiti da patita da patati. Ola la patita da patita da patitu to na patita da piti. Ooh, da da patita da pay da patita da patuta da piti. And then the banana da patita la paturu da da patiti to the patita da patiti. Put it da patiti. Take another nice deep breath in through your nose. Completely exhale this air out of your mouth. And one more time in through the nose. Completely exhaling the air out of the mouth. This will be the third and the final segment of the light language for today's workshop. Enemy dem bujiti patuta la la peti tututa the patuta ne manade. Ola la la bay to the pututi titi manana the petiti pututi titi panani. Wood and the petita the potuti titi petiti wood at the patata the petiti. Alala patata the bait the potuti putuna mana de bait the pututi the pala the peti. Yeah, la patata potudu, the patata potudu, la patete, wood to the patata the patata did pututu the patata the pay. Wala la la, wood it the pay, to the petita la mata the pity the pututu the patata titi. He did the pututu the minute, the mititi piti, the mother the bay, the putiti, the banana the bay, on the meat, the potutu and the mata. Inana mara da bari da potu da pati da puti da potu da bari da potu da mala da pi da pati da para la pita da potu da pati da piti da para la pai da potu da pati da pi. Ina mana da para la pa da pi da mana da bani da bani da pa. Ina da para da uti da pati. Take one last nice deep breath in through your nose. Completely exhaling this air out of your mouth. One more last cleansing breath in through the nose and completely exhaling the air out of your mouth. Give yourself a moment with this. I am so proud of each and every one of you for taking this time for you today, for showing up for you today, taking these steps forward on your healing journey to help bring about the balance that you seek for your body, your mind, and your spirit, to help you to release the things that have been holding you back, to release the heaviness, making space, making space in your body, making space in your mind, making space in your soul. You can open your eyes at this time. Any type of energy therapy, whether it's through me or any other practitioner, drink lots and lots of water. If you're already a water drinker, that is awesome. Drink even more water than you typically do. That's going to help to flush out toxins. It's going to help to give you that sense of rejuvenation and move those things through and nourish your cells. If you find that you need to process this, if there's any feelings of emotions that come up to the surface, always give yourself permission to feel. If there's tears, let them flow. If there's anger, grab a pillow and get those feelings out. It's okay to feel. If there's any sadness or grief, just take some time for you. This is for you and only you. I'm grateful to be here to hold space for you. From today and the following days, take some time to reflect and perhaps journal, write down any insights that come through for you. Writing about your experience, allowing yourself to express and to feel and to process. I am grateful to hold space for you today. Sending you lots of love. And I pray that you have a restful night's sleep, or whatever your sleep schedule is. I pray that you get restful sleep. Thank you.